was a black police officer and the first black FBI special agent who went undercover to take Garvey down. His information was the nail in the coffin J. Edgar Hoover needed to arrest Garvey. On November 19, 1919, Jones was appointed as the first African-American special agent by A. Bruce Beluska, who at that time was the director of the Bureau of Investigation. Soon after he joined the organization, the name was changed to the Federal Bureau of Investigation and was headed by newly appointed director J. Edgar Hoover. Jones's first undercover assignment came in 1921 when he infiltrated the African Blood Brotherhood, a secret armed African-American black liberation group headquartered in New York City. While working with the FBI in New York City on the African Blood Brotherhood, Hoover assigned Jones to infiltrate Marcus Garvey's Universal Negro Improvement Association. The information Jones provided to the Bureau would help lead to the arrest of Garvey on mail fraud charges. Garvey was in prison for 3 years and then deported from the United States, never to return. Richard Aoki gave the Black Panther Party some of its first firearms and weapons training, which preceded fatal shootouts with Oakland police in the turbulent 1960s. Aoki was also an undercover FBI informer. Unbeknownst to his fellow Panther activists, Aoki served as an FBI intelligence informant, covertly filing reports on a wide range of Bay Area political groups. He committed suicide in 2009 after a long illness. Photographer Ernest Withers captured some of the most iconic images of the Civil Rights era. But Withers was also an FBI informant, funneling information to the Bureau about the Civil Rights Movement and its leaders. Withers documented the Civil Rights Movement from the beginning, covering pivotal moments such as the murder of Emmett Till in 1955 and the Little Rock School integration showdown. He came to be so familiar and so trusted to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and other leaders that he sat in on their strategy meetings. He spied on not only black civil rights activists, but on those who supported the Memphis-wide strike by sanitation workers and political candidates, recording their car license plate numbers for the FBI. Withers also helped the Bureau to break a militant black group called the Invaders, which had a following in Memphis in the late 1960s. He was the perfect source for them due to having the ability to go everywhere with an obvious professional purpose. William O'Neill became infamous in 1973 when his role in the 1969 raid in which Black Panther leaders Fred Hampton and Mark Clark were murdered was revealed. O'Neill was a Panther insider to the point where he was in charge of security for Hampton and possessed the keys to Panther headquarters and safe houses. At the same time, he was serving as an informant for the FBI. Among the information O'Neill fed his FBI contact was the floor plan of Hampton's West Side apartment that was used to plan the fatal raid where they were shot and killed. O'Neill committed suicide in 1990 by jumping into traffic on a Chicago expressway. The Ghetto Informant Program was terminated in July 1973. Informants were either reclassified or discontinued. FBI surveillance in the style of the Ghetto Informant Program has continued through this present day as COINTELPRO.